All right, y'all. So I've been studying John 3, verse 20. And I'm going to tell you what it says. For everyone that doeth evil hates the light, right? The word doeth there can be rendered practice. And the word evil doesn't necessarily mean killing, doing something of some atrocious wickedness. It just means anyone who practices things that are unworthy. The word evil there can be translated or can be rendered to have a definition of anyone who does anything that is unworthy or does things that does not that is in error to God, right? It's not in line with God. So evil there doesn't mean, again, like you're out there killing and stuff of that. It could be something trivial. Things that's not in line with God can be considered evil. So anybody can practice evil. If you're practicing things that are unworthy to God, that's what evil would mean there. So I want to use this verse, John chapter 3, verse 20, and it says the evil, like the darkness does not like the light, pretty much, right? I'm just keeping it in simple terms. Darkness hates the light. Darkness does not like light, right? So this is Jesus talking in John chapter 3. Now, let me tell you guys something right now. I'm gonna tell you something right now, right? What this looks like in real terms, in real practice, in real life, what it looks like. Because this is academic. Academic reading it, the literature is great, but what does it translate? How does it translate and carries over into your life? How can you apply it every day to change your life, to understand your world, your environment? This is it right here. Ready? Buckle up. So, I'm a light worker. I know that I'm a light worker. The word light means intelligence. It means not just intelligence, but spiritual intelligence. It means spiritual illumination or luminary, brightness, right? In simple terms, light means understanding in terms of spiritual matters, understanding the world and how it works. I'm a light worker. Light worker, for me, defined as someone who is following Christ, someone who is attentively studying Christ, studying the teachings, and then passing the teachings on to encourage those who are behind me, beside me, in front of me, etc. So I'm a light worker. Darkness represents, or can be defined as ignorance or lack of understanding of how the world properly works. That's darkness. So darkness and light are in contradiction to each other. The darkness hates the light. How does this look? Like I said, I'm going to tell you how it looks. You will not be a likable person if you're a light worker. This is why people won't like you. People who are not light workers are walking in the darkness. And again, walking in the darkness just means ignorance. Doesn't necessarily mean they're bad people. They are just not aware of spiritual laws, or they're not in practice of certain spiritual laws. So, again, what it looks like. You ever notice that, like, I'm gonna use myself, like, I'm not a likable guy. I've learned that throughout the years. I am not the most likable guy. And for years I used to try to wonder why. Why? Because I've always had the light within me. The light has always been within me. Everyone has some light in them. The degrees are different. Darkness hates the light. People will not like you, not because of anything you've ever done to them. Some of them won't even know you. But if you're in their presence, your light irritates their darkness. Your light irritates their ignorance. Your light brings to light, right? No pun intended. Your light brings to light their error of thinking, or it brings to light their lack, where they're lacking. It forces them, it exhibits in them their own shortcomings, their own, deficits and shortfalls, just by you being in their presence. Therefore, you are an irritant to them without even opening your mouth. You're an irritant. You are an irritability to their psyche without even opening your mouth. Therefore, they don't like you. So what you need to learn to do, I'm telling you how this is, I'm showing you how to use this in your life, this knowledge, this information. Understand this science. Understand that if you are a child of light, a children of light, a son of light, those who are not in the light will naturally dislike you. Jesus says it this way: the world hates you. It is not you that they hate. It is Jesus that they hate, because he testifies of their wrongdoings. And if you're following Christ, Christ is in you, then the world hates the Christ that is in you. Christ says, I am the light. And if you're following Christ, then you too are the light. And because they hate Christ and Christ is in you, they will hate you. They will dislike you for no apparent reason other than you're a light bearer. You're a light bearer. You are carrying the torch, the flame, the glow. They will naturally dislike you. I've had people that I've never met other than through mutual people who just don't like me. And I remember for years I tried to figure it out, like, what did I do to the person? Did I offend them? Did I say something? Did I step on their toes? Did I, did I slap their mama? Like, that is the worst. I'm showing you how it looks. Do not ever question yourself. Once you start questioning yourself, they're winning, because they're putting you on the defense. And they're sending you down a path of confusion. Why is a path of confusion? Because as much as you ask questions about why, it's just going to lead to more questions, and you'll never get answers, because there is no reason other than spiritual law. Spiritual law is darkness hates the light. And if you're a child of light, you will naturally be disliked. Now, having said that, this is not an excuse for you. Again, I'm saying if you're a child of light. If people don't like you because you're asinine, if people don't like you because you're just a jerk, you know what I'm saying? And if you're just a jerk. If people don't like you because you're a rabble rouser, you're a troublemaker, you don't get a pass, right? You're cruising for a bruising, and you deserve a bruising because you're an asshole, right? But if you're a child of light, and people don't like you, and you know in your heart that you're a child of light, the way you deal, here's how you deal with them. I'm giving you practical information. How do you cope with that? How do you deal with that? The best thing to do is to be at peace with that. I am at 100% peace if I know you don't like me. I'm at total relaxation. You not liking me does not move, sway, affect me one way or the other. It has zero effects. Why? Because I prepared myself and I know truth. So I could accept people not liking me and be comfortable in my skin because I know who I am. You understand? I know I'm a child of light, and I know that darkness hates the light. So it's actually, I would be flabbergasted and surprised if you liked me, right? If I know that you're not a child of light, if I know you're a child of darkness, because, I would be surprised if you like me. I would be like, what's up? Something's going on here. This is not how the system works. You get what I'm saying? This is not how the electrical system is supposed to be operating. You're not supposed to like me. Therefore, you're being a wolf in sheep's clothing, and I got to watch you, right? You're behaving contrary to the laws, meaning you're really trying to put on a disguise here. Although I see your teeth, just because I see your teeth doesn't mean you're smiling. You could be growling. You should be growling. Matter of fact, you are growling, but your growl is coming in the form of a smile. So when you understand these spiritual laws, you're able to function better in your life and accept the fact that, if this person don't like you, you could be fine with that. You could be okay with that. They don't have to like you, but they must respect you. It's a difference, right? You don't have to like me, but you're going to respect me. You see what I'm saying? So till next time, peace.